Here we are. Look at this. This is the new Rolex 42mm titanium. So we're gonna weigh this so you can see exactly how light this is. 106.9 grams. To give you an idea, the Patek 5168 white gold with the rubber band, 130 grams, and this has a rubber bracelet. So imagine a full metal bracelet Rolex is clocking in at 106 grams, 106.9 grams. It almost feels fake. This is gonna take a while to get used to, but most likely this will be the hottest watch of 2024. This right here. The hardest to get at retail. I'm sure the waiting list just surpassed all Submariners. The Submariner has a new competitor, the underdog. The Yacht-Master has been the ugly duckling of Rolex for years in the shadows of the Submariner, with no premiums ever really. But now, at current market price, this is a $42,000 watch. So it retails like 14 grand, 15 grand plus tax, whatever. Maybe flippers aren't dead. Maybe there's still an opportunity for you to get on that list and hit a lick if you're trying to flip a watch or build up your collection. You could trade this in for two two-tone Submariners if you wanted. You could get a Daytona and the Datejust for this one watch. If you're lucky enough to get this at your authorized dealer, you should definitely bring them a very nice bottle of Blue Label. This is a home run if you're lucky enough to get it at your AD. First reaction, I mean, there's been a lot of mixed reviews on this watch since they announced it, and it's really cool. The intense black of the dial and the bezel mixed with this, it's like a smoky complexion that the titanium has. It's all brushed throughout the sides, all the sides of the case, the links, the top part of the center links. It's all brushed, really making it look like nothing I've ever seen before. Now, when you put this on the wrist, wait a minute, this doesn't have a glide lock. This only has the single extender clip. It doesn't have the glide lock. I can't believe they f***ed this up. How could they ruin this model? To not have the glide lock on this watch is a complete disaster. They dropped the ball. Rolex messed it up. I can't believe it. I don't even want to review this watch any longer. No, it's dead to me. That's it. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, for those of you that are still here, which I really appreciate you, please subscribe, like. I forgot to tell you guys, you should click the notification, the little bell, so that you get notified every time we come out with a new video. That'll help us a lot and keep you up to date on everything we're doing here. So yeah, when you put this on the wrist and happen to not notice that there's no glide lock, it feels like, it feels plastic, it feels fake. But it's so comfortable because of that, where you really don't even feel it on the wrist. It fits really well. I think because it's so light, the bigger width diameter, the 42mm with titanium allows it to be a comfortable timepiece. This has some elegance to it, some sportiness. It's got like a stealth bomber kind of effect where you know you're not going to scratch this thing unless you're falling off your bike when, you know, whatever. This fits really nice. I wouldn't be opposed to putting this in my collection. You can feel it clicks. The click on the clasp, it all feels different. It doesn't feel like, you know, typical Rolex stainless steel. You really can tell the difference with titanium. Even the way the Rolex is printed or engraved, it all looks different. Now, I was reading the bezel, it's a unidirectional bezel, which is intended to time the distance between buoys. If you're on your yacht in a regatta of some sort, that's really what it was made for. But it does have a really nice feel when you're clicking it back and forth. The monochromatic black on black with the dial and the bezel, the way the numbers, the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 indicators on the bezel have a polished ceramic. Overall, if it had the glide lock, it would be a 10 out of 10. In my rating, the JFELS Web3 watch plug rating, this is, because of the glide lock, not having the glide lock, this would be 11 out of 10. But I'm gonna say this is a 9.5 out of 10 on the Rolex meter of needing one of these in your collection. I wouldn't say go out and buy one for 40 grand, which is currently the market value for them. If you get lucky, do whatever you can to find one of these from your AD. If you're rocking the 42 RLX Titanium Yacht-Master 42 in 2024, this is a flex. So congrats to you if you're able to get one. If you'd like for us to source you one, I would recommend waiting for prices to come down a little. The hype is just through the roof on this model. I'm so glad to get to be able to put it on the wrist and try it on. It's not too big. 42 millimeter is borderline for me, but for some reason this doesn't feel like a 42 millimeter. The 5168G Patek is 42 millimeter that I have here, and this sits, the Rolex 42 sits, it wears smaller than the 5168G. I like this, man. I like it a lot. I think you will too. DM us if you'd like for us to find you one. We have one here. This is probably going to be gone by next week, but just a reminder, 90% of our business is sourcing watches for our clients. We can find anything you're looking for. Our dealer network is global. We have the best dealer connections throughout the world, and that's how we're able to beat most people's prices, and that's why they call me the Web3 watch plug. So reminder, click like, subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss anything, and appreciate you. Peace.